Hey guys, welcome back to the Ask a Muso podcast, brought to you by Yellow Music. I'm back at the precinct, my second home, and I'm with two lovely individuals that make up Space and Ages. Woo. Chaps, say g'day, introduce yourselves, and let's kick things off.
Hey, so I'm Phin, and
I'm Sam.
Good start, boys. Good start. Nice and strong.
Lead guitarist for the band, and vocalist and rhythm guitarist.
Fantastic. So, what's the story behind the band? How'd that all sort of kick off?
Well, we all kind of met at uni, so we all started off going to JMC, which is in Brisbane. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, around like the second or third trimester, we all started a band. It was called Loose Ends. And then, actually, you want to keep going from this?
Well, this guy, like, part of our assessment at JMC was like ensemble, and we'd have to create these bands, and like you'd get assessed on them. But this guy like started one called Loose Ends with little Harry over there, and then like that was going for a while. But then Finn wanted to like do his own little thing, so he separated from them. Loose Ends is still going right now, but then he separated, came to us, and then formed Space and Ages.
Yeah.
Fantastic. What is Space and Ages? For anyone who hasn't had the pleasure, what would you describe your music to sound like?
Well, technically it's indie rock, but we like to throw around the term spacey rock, if that's even like a term at the moment. But spacey rock, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what are your what are your influences? Are you writing most of the music? Like, what are your influences?
Yeah, well, if we're talking about other bands, I'll say Catfish and the Bottlemen, 1975. But yeah, so I'll usually write the like bones of the songs, like in my bedroom or something, and then I'll bring it to him in rehearsal, and then we'll just go from there. He'll add his lead guitar part. Baxter at his drum part, Hayden his bass. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So you like to collaborate when you put things together. You like it to be more of an overall sort of connection with everyone doing their bits.
Yeah, definitely.
When I first came across you guys, it was just at the end of last season. Harry was just a little bit too late to get in. I was like, look,
sounds about right.
I've already finished it, lads. I've already finished it, but I'd love to have you guys on. And in that time, you guys have just been seeing to go from strength to strength with new releases and stuff like that. Just recently, and even when this comes out, it will still be fairly recently. Mm-hmm. You just released a new track, SSR. Tell me what's that about, and a bit of the vibe of the song.
Do you want to go?
SSR, right. So this song is about rich pricks who spend money on nothing but themselves. And it's a lot different to like the other stuff we've got out there. So we thought it'd be good to release it now to show like a bit more of our sound, because like we've got a few different sounds. But yeah, it's like satirical, it's ironic, it's a piss take about rich people, which is something I think a lot of our youth can relate to, because like, screw the older people, we hate them, like, you know. So we write a satirical thing about it, and we're using this broken up, beaten down car as like the idol for it, and we're just pushing along, and it's hilarious. It's a piss take.
I love that. So I was wondering about SSR and the album artwork being the old car.
Yeah.
It's no more deep than that. It is literally just the car is like the mantle of the song, and that's sort of the basis of the satire.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like the SSR is a really expensive Chevy. But like we just think it looks shit.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you buy that car? Yeah. And well, the car in the photo is my old Metro. Shitbox doesn't even work anymore. we're gonna use it for a video shoot.
Yep.
And we're gonna have to like get it towed to the location.
Oh, beautiful! Get a last bit of use out of the gorgeous Mazda Metro. Yeah. Fantastic.
Yeah, straight out of the band account.
Yeah, perfect. So fire engine red, doesn't go faster because it doesn't go.
Yep, that's
fantastic. Fantastic.
Still didn't even go fast. Right.
I know that when I've played and stuff, especially when I toured with Delacoma last year, I became the band dad, even if it wasn't necessarily my role I chose. What is sort of like your roles in the band, other than just like actually playing the tracks?
That's a good question. I'd say Baxter, our drummer, he's the band dad.
Yeah, he's like the glue of the band. He like pulls us by the ears.
Must be a drummer thing, I guess.
It's like we hate him for it, but like honestly, if he didn't do that,
you'll love and hate.
Exactly. Yeah. So anally organized drummers. Interesting. Must be a theme.
Yeah, he's a very tight man. He's got a very tight schedule. So if we're a bit late, he's not happy about it. Then,
wow, I feel like you're talking to me. I feel like when you looked at me, then you're like, yeah, and you, mate, you could probably factor that in, maybe loosen up a little, because I feel like that's what I'm like as well. Yeah. So I get that. What about you guys though?
I reckon Sam's just the random one.
I'm
takes
the
some random
comedic
shit every
relief,
now
the
and
one
then.
who's like, they're having serious conversations in rehearsals about, oh, what should we do? And they're like playing the SpongeBob theme on the guitar.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Hey, guys.
when it's my time to shine, I'll pull my head in and write.
But in
parts.
between doing really important parts, you're like, hey guys, just a question. Would you love me if I was a worm?
Yeah, literally, I guess that's kind of like me.
yeah, sweet. No, that's fantastic then. Well,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can't argue with that. That's pretty straight down the line. What about you?
I don't know. Semi-serious one, I guess.
Okay, there's got to be someone in the band. There's got to be someone in the band that's semi-serious.
Hate to admit it.
It's
but
good cop, bad cop. You know, it varies from rehearsals.
No,
Yeah,
that's
well,
fair
they'll goof off and stuff, and I go pull them together. So
You got to do it. I feel like we've just answered this with the roles, but who's always the first to arrive? Who is like quick fire questions? Who's the first to arrive? Who is the one that is the most prepared?
Oh, I feel like that's
Baxter.
not really fair because like we rehearse at JMC, but Baxter lives there, so he's always there first. He's there every day.
Damn, that's
So
unfair.
We
Damn
we
you.
could never
Loophole.
beat him.
yeah, it would be Baxter though.
Yeah, and he's always prepared. You know, whenever one of us don't bring something, he's like, "Oh, you should have brought that." And he's always got like spare mic clips and stuff, even for Finn. Like he's just got a bag that's bigger on the inside. It's got everything in there. Man has like a
Yep, can't
screwdriver
rely-
on his keychain or
Yeah,
something.
I'm just looking at my bag next to me going,
yeah.
Yep.
This is Baxter? Is this?
I think it might be. I'm learning more about myself today. One question I did have for you guys: what are you sort of working towards? Like, I know obviously I'm sure there's more releases and stuff like that, but what are you working towards? What are the goals for the band that you have?
Well, I always seen us playing like bigger stages and stuff. You know, obviously that comes as a growing band, but like, yeah, we just want to keep releasing music that we love, that hopefully other people love too, and yeah, see where it takes us. Yeah, the big stages would be nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what would you have to say at this point for each of you? What's your favorite gig or your most memorable moment as a band?
So far,
Well, we just had Mountain Goat before, which was a massive highlight. So good, getting up there, sponsoring a beer. The beer's great, might I say. Like, I'm not sponsored or endorsed by them, but I love it. Mountain Goat beer, top notch. But no, it was just an awesome night there. Like, so many people there, and just running between different venues, texting your mates. Oh, where you at? No, I'm at Brightside. No, I'm at the zoo. But that
It
was
sounded like Ringo Starr as well. So that's a bonus as well. Is that part of the endorsement? You have to sound like Ringo Starr.
no,
as well?
that'd be backstage. You can
Yeah.
do that.
yeah, we hadn't played in like months as well. So like getting back up on a stage and like having the room like packed out was crazy.
Yeah.
It was cool. It was cool to see that many people come to see us.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, from my point of view, just scrolling the socials, living vicariously through the socials, you guys seem to have had a lot of stuff on. You seem to be really busy with shows and stuff like that. More so now, especially to kick off the year, especially with the new single. So that's what I've seen. Is there like a tour on the cusp that you can mention or anything like that? Or we've got the green light from the higher ups.
The green light
The higher
from the
ups have
higher
given it the green light.
yeah, so in July.
May. I think it's May.
The higher
May.
ups are giving a green. With the higher ups, do we need a pause for the
Give me
higher
a
ups?
wink if it's April.
3 clicks of your
clicks
pen
for
if you
you.
need help. May.
No, May. All right, in
May.
May we're heading to the Sunny Coast.
Central Coast.
Well,
Fucking
Central
hell.
Coast.
Yeah, there's people watching here that aren't going to understand the difference. They're going to think you got some sort of speech impediment.
Sunny Coast.
No, it's Central Coast.
Yep.
Yeah, we're probably playing like 4 or 5 different venues down there.
So have you guys travelled much before as a band, or is this?
No, this will be new for us. This will be exciting. All crammed into a van, all the gear there,
Yeah.
living off Macca's.
It'd be fun.
But we got to make money somehow, so we were thinking like we're just gonna do like DoorDash down there, like during the day, just split off into different teams, make as much money as you can, come back, spend it all on grog, and then just fucking have a party.
So he's the Joker and he's the business mogul. I see Harry having a stroke in the crowd there going, no, there's no fucking way you're doing that, mate. Live on Macca's. Macca's isn't cheap anymore. I was watching something the other day and they were talking about our loose change menu, and one of the things on the loose change menu is like $8. That's not fucking loose change.
Nah, you've got to be good with the Macca's deals. Whenever I'm bored, I just scroll on my phone, you pull up the Macca's app. I haven't
Yeah.
paid more for $10 in a Macca's meal in a long time, and we just got Mac's for this.
Holy smokes.
Spent like $9.
Absolute mogul. So essentially, other people scrolling TikTok, getting on the reels. Sam's on the Mac, my Macca's app.
loose
My Macca's
change
app. You're not going to
menu.
believe this, mate. Look at this.
$6 McChicken.
Yeah. Holy smokes. We could get an endorsement for this. We'll talk about
Not
this.
sponsored by McDonald's.
We'll
either.
talk about this off air.
Yeah.
Of the set, Favorite song? Lay it on me. What's your favorite song? What are each of your favorite songs?
We were actually talking about this just yesterday.
Yeah, we were.
Like favorite song to play.
Oh, favorite song of yours, either like whatever. Favorite song to listen to or play, whatever.
We could divide that into two questions. Favorite song we play, favorite song at the moment that we listen to.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say we've recently made a new one, and it's my favorite. It's called Puzzle Piece. We played it like at both the gigs so far. Yeah. SSR is definitely my favorite to listen to at the moment.
Yeah.
Though. Properly produced and everything. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, 100% with that.
What about yourself?
Well, if we're going off like favorite bands at the moment, or whatever, like I've been really getting into this band from Western Australia, Perth, called King Blue. They've just got some amazing tracks on there. Killer female vocalists, like just amazing guitar riffs and stuff. Really good there. But like personally, from our set, I'd say my favorite one at the moment is probably called Press to Mine. Just like this really upbeat groovy with a pretty heavy breakdown. It's nice and groovy.
Lovely, lovely.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize we were talking about other bands too.
Oh, well.
I just love that you came like, oh, there's this other band I really love. And you're like, so my favorite song is this one, my favorite song to listen to. Another one of ours. I don't know, guys. Like, it's just, these Space and Ages boys, they just write absolute hit after hit. I don't know. I don't make the rules. That's just how I feel.
That's what we like to tell ourselves in that.
With the latest release, SSR, everyone can go and stream that. Are you playing any shows in the next little while to showcase that outside of the trip down south?
Yeah, we've actually got a gig coming up with Kicked In Bickyton.
Yes,
Yeah.
those boys are good.
Awesome band.
When it comes to music and like sort of the being in the moment versus the capturing it, making sure that there's content of it so that people know what happened, stuff like that, where do you sort of find that balance yourselves between just being there and going, that was a sick night, and going, okay, you need 2 videos, need 1 person on pictures, otherwise if no one saw it, it never happened. What's like sort of your relationship with that? Because I know some people get real funny and they're like, oh, I don't enjoy it as much now because everything has to have 7 reels and has to have 14 videos with it, and I have to have 2 photographers. Otherwise, it was a wasted show. What's sort of your relationship with that?
I say we have Harry, who's our manager, who helps us out a lot with the social media side of stuff and like organizing that. And yeah, it really takes a weight off our shoulders because then we can just, enjoy the moment. You just get up on stage, play the shit. And yeah, because like personally, I do find it hard to do, like, to get everything going with social media. It's like a little bit of a task, but I do find enjoyment in it a lot sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes,
Making like the personal kind of stuff, but then like, when you gotta, figure out photographers, figure out filming, and
making sure you've scheduled that post and this thing and all that stuff.
Getting those gigs booked, all that jazz. Yeah.
So how long's Harry been helping you guys out? How long has that been going on for?
God, when did we officially give him the label? I feel like kind of like since the beginning, he didn't do, like he started off like very like, because he's in his own band, obviously, Loose Ends. But it just progressively, he just kind of fell into the role, I guess, as time went on. Like, started off quite soft, and then he's just like,
It's great because he enjoys doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he loves it.
Whereas it's kind of more of a task.
Yeah, and also it allows you to be more creative and not have to have the worry of, oh crap, I need to get that done, and I need to make sure this and what's coming up next, and we've got to think what's happening in 3 weeks and stuff like that. And also, as someone that is the anal organized one normally, it's you have someone that can be like, hey, Sam, Phin, notice that we're still doing this. That needed to be done half an hour ago, or you need to be there in 2 hours. Notice you haven't left yet.
Harry's got this big like whiteboard in his room with like Space and Ages master plan on it, and he's written up all these little things on it. So
so he's the person I should have been asking about the master plan, about all the things coming up.
We sat through that together.
About the goals, You sat through that, and he went, okay, guys, here's the plan. Okay, so you sat, listened, took your notes, scribed stuff down. Okay, sorry, I missed that bit. Can you a bit slower? Okay, 2027. Okay, sure, fine. It's a big master plan. No,
he's taking us on a ride. We're not taking him.
So, are you guys doing the drive down to New South Wales and sort of hopping in? So there'll be the 5 of you all together. Is that? Or
Yep.
So what's the logistics there?
What, like space wise, or like how sick of each other we're gonna get?
Well, no, like what are you bringing? Because like I know some people are like, no, I gotta have it all. If we're gonna do it, we do our own stuff. But then I'm thinking about space, putting a drum kit in the car with 5 people.
Well, are we using the the caravan or the?
Oh, I don't think the caravan.
The caravan's off the
I
table?
think we're
So
gonna.
it's like, fuck, I was counting on the
Somebody's
caravan.
getting strapped to the roof, and it's not me.
My dad has this like really big, Hiace. I think that's how you say it.
Hiace,
A
yeah.
big,
Yeah.
Toyota van.
Okay, that's
So,
all right then.
Yeah, convenient.
Yeah,
So
so
we might just throw Baxter and Hayden in the back there and send it.
yeah, beautiful. Yeah, just put some straps down. Just get
Yeah.
around the midriff, just a couple of, maybe even just some
just
curtain doors,
lay 'em
just a bit of
down.
straps around. Yeah, exactly, nice and
perfect.
tight. And then they can just knock 3 times if they need to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
we'll just keep driving.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because you'll be too busy
Oh,
listening to your
nice.
new favourite songs by the West Australian band and
Yeah.
yourselves. So you guys will be too busy listening to music to even hear their whines in the back.
Oh my
No, but that's fair enough. Well, chaps, there's obviously a lot in the pipeline for you guys, a lot going on. But I want to sort of go back to the start for both of you. How did you guys both get into music individually,
Right from the beginning.
right from the beginning?
Well, I was like a drummer before anything. I got drum lessons from like 9 years old. But then like when I was about 14, I think, I just decided I want to get some singing lessons and pick up the guitar and write music, like all at the same time. So I kind of, Ed Sheeran was like my, I want to be Ed Sheeran at that point in time, you know. And yeah, I don't know, my music teacher really helped me get into it too. And I actually did folk music and released a few songs under a different name, just Phin. But yeah,
Oh, really mysterious.
just
Super mysterious. Wow.
no, it's PHI and it's special.
No, okay, that's fine. That's all good then.
Yeah, but then yeah, I met these boys and yeah, it was fun. Way more fun being up on stage with them and jumping around rather than. I still find enjoyment doing like the little acoustic thing, but yeah,
Yeah, this is definitely the energy that you're chasing a little bit more.
yeah,
Mm.
definitely.
What about you?
Me, well, when I was, I'd say when I was like 11, I don't remember what made me want to, but like I just picked up the guitar and like my mum paid like for me to have like lessons for about a year, but I just gave up on it. And then I didn't pick it up for like 6 years. And then fast forward to like year 11 and 12, when like COVID started happening, I started to get like just really unmotivated with school and stuff. Because originally I was going to pursue a passion in marine biology. Like I got into it and everything, I was going to do it. But I got so unmotivated with school with COVID because it was just a shitstorm. I was just like, I still had the old guitar just in my room and I was like, I'm just going to pick this up again, I think. And I just like watched all these YouTube videos and I'm basically completely self-taught. And I stuck with that for a while and I was like, wow, this is kind of what people know me for now. Because I did a few little like school performances and like, Sam, that man plays guitar, that's so cool. So I was like, okay, I better do music then. I chose music, which is clearly the worst decision. I should have been out doing marine biology.
You know what? You know what? Like the most niche thing I'm thinking of right now is you're not the first person to play guitar that I've had on the podcast that was going to be doing something in marine biology.
Wow.
Which is pretty wild.
Something about it,
A local folk legend, Adam James, had him at the end of last season, and he said the exact same thing. He's like, yeah, so I was doing sciences and stuff, and then I picked up a guitar and then put a video up on Instagram and got horrifically ridiculed, and that pretty much brings us up to now. I'm touring WA next month, and I was just like, well, we've all got stuff on, I guess. It's your weekend too. But yeah, that's crazy. Of all the things to have going on and then to go from there.
Yeah,
So
I don't know what it was. I just
looking for an outlet, I guess.
Yeah, and then met these boys there, and I was like, okay, I'm having a lot of fun doing this, so I'm just gonna stick with it because I'm young, and I'll just do what's fun for now. Like,
Wow, I'm
Yeah.
young and I'm going to do what's fun. Put that on a t-shirt. Put that on
I'm
a
already
t-shirt.
I'm already like $60,000 in debt from JMC. Didn't even graduate. One subject away from my diploma. Didn't even get it. But
So are you still studying, Phin?
Yeah.
Yep. So the rest of you still studying, like hence why you guys are still rehearsing at JMC? Are you guys still...
Baxter graduated. One of the few people who graduated. So did Harry, mind you.
Oh, what a champ.
Hayden's kind of deferred at the moment too. Our bassist. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing part-time. I took like a bit of a break last year, but yeah, getting back into it. And Baxter, he's an alumni there, so he works for him.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
So he helps us out with the rehearsal rooms.
Booking the
I mean, I
rehearsal
can.
rooms.
I'm
Yeah.
part of JMC still, so it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah.
What do you... Like, I studied music as well back in Victoria before I
Yeah.
moved up here at the Australian College of the Arts. What do you think... What's your opinion on sort of like musical study as opposed to... Well, I suppose not doing it.
Look, I really enjoyed it for the fact that it was easy to meet. Like, I kind of went there to meet people and to work with other people. And I
How's
mean,
that going?
If we
Well, great apparently.
I met my best friends there and living with them now.
Yep.
And yeah, some great musicians. That's how we all met at JMC. They're going to love hearing this on this little podcast.
Exactly. So there's going to be Macca's endorsement. There's going to be JMC endorsement. There's going to be, Harry having terse words with you in the car on the way home. There's going to be lots of good themes for us to
Trying
look
to get
at.
a Bundaberg ginger beer endorsement at the moment. How's that going, Harry?
Alcoholic ginger beer or regular ginger
No,
beer?
we wish. Just the soft drink, please.
Oh, look. Honestly,
Like the Bundy rum in it. Too.
I'm a ginger beer aficionado. Anyone who knows me knows that. I will try any of the alcoholic ginger beers, give them a shot. But the Bundaberg one, you know how people have that thing with coriander and it tastes like some people literally think that it tastes like dishwashing liquid and it tastes like soap. Like some people just can't do coriander. I get that with that one. I just love the ginger beer as the soft drink. And then whatever they did to make the alcoholic one, not good.
Spicy.
I can't do it.
Just all.
No, just that one.
Just that
no,
one,
just that one. Like Yamundi, love the Yamundi one from the local brewery. Love like James Squire and Brookvale Union and all those. They're all good. But I was like, the Bundy one, that'll be good. Mum and Dad went up to Bundaberg and did the trip, and they brought back some stuff. I was like, yeah, I'll have a go at that. Cracked that one. Oh, that's fucking awful. This is way. When you eat something or you drink something, fully expecting it to be
Just
yes,
amazing.
can't wait, and you're just like, oh. This sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah. I was like, I was hoping this was going to be great. This was going to be my new personality trait.
Yeah.
But now I'm just back to the other brews now. So, what is your relationship with the with the brews on stage? Now, a lot of people are like 14 schooners, and then we'll start playing. And I am
with the beers on stage. Like you said,
Yeah.
the boys.
No, well,
that's a different
with the beverages on stage. My thoughts are enough that enough that you're having a good time, but not enough that you're like, hey, it's fucking Sam playing, woo! No, that's a bit much.
Ready, Phin?
Yeah,
Oh,
so...
man, last night I got up there with a bit too much in my system, I think.
And this is why we're all here. Finn, we love you, but we need to have a talk. No, go on.
Stop
Yeah.
it. Get some
what?
help.
No, I'd say like 3 standards for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just eases the nerves a little bit.
Yeah.
Get up there, be a bit looser.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've definitely been up there with a bit more than I should have at certain times. And sometimes it's unpredictable. Sometimes I'll
He dressed up
it'll
as
make
Captain
me
Jack Sparrow
really
once, and did you get sloshed for that one? That would have
Oh
been
yeah, I
quite
got
fitting.
sloshed for that one. That's great.
My job, dude.
I just imagine, so we dressed up as Captain Jack Sparrow for one gig. No idea why. There was no theme. He just rocked up one of the days. I was like, what
Yeah,
the fuck
great.
are you doing
Thanks for the
here? Dressed up
context
like
there.
that.
Yeah, context. I'll throw that out.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
window.
And this is why you don't have that Macca's endorsement, because they're like, what the hell's with the eccentric guy up the front? It's like Adam the Ants up here. Yeah, no, fair enough. So, what about you,
Also,
Sam?
Halloween.
Little context. That was for Halloween.
Spoil it, why
But,
don't-
yeah.
Boo!
My relationship with beers, I don't have too many. It's like 3 to 4, and I usually have one up there on stage to drink because I just tire myself out so much.
Yep.
And I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to sing. I've been up on stage a few times where I'm like, oh, fuck, it's probably not a good idea. And I don't know. Because I move around a lot, so the more I drink, I just start to get a bit ridiculous sometimes. But
Yeah, especially when you went moving around a lot. That seemed a little ridiculous already.
No, Sam's
How many
signature-
schooners did you let him have with his McHappy?
Oh,
Gee, we've got a
man.
Happy Meal and he's and a couple of bourbons.
The more drinks, the higher the bunny hops.
yeah,
That's his
so like my
signature
thing is like I do like this bunny hop. I get inspiration from like Angus Young and stuff, like one of my biggest idols. But like I just love like moving around, like doing the leg
Go,
thing.
surely show us.
Is that allowed? Am I going to shake the cameras around?
No, but I think in the GoPro you'll be fine if you do
So
something
if
like
I
that.
stand up, you can't see my face.
No.
So it's like, it's kind of like a thing.
It was even better in real life, guys.
Yeah, you guys won't get to witness that.
Yeah,
You've got to come to a gig and then you'll see it.
I was going to say that with your antics, how do you go playing a tomcat on that trampoline of a stage?
That's
Like-
where we practiced, I'd say.
But what do you
So-
mean trampoline of a stage?
Is it just at the back where the drums are? But I have always struggled playing there.
Tomcat stage
On the
is a
stage,
lot-
it's just very bouncy, like the actual...
I don't know. I love the Tomcat stage, honestly.
Oh, I think it's a good stage, but I always find that if I don't have the hat on backwards, which is rare, I hit my head on the like the cage behind me.
Oh, well, see, I wouldn't know. I don't play drums.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're looking at me like,
so-
what instrument do you play, mate?
I feel like Baxter said that a few times. He's like whacked his head back on it or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
He
but like,
mentioned
I just
that.
find that the actual stage itself is a little less, it's a little bit flexy.
No, we usually got to watch out for each other. I smashed Finn in the head with
yeah.
my guitar. I've done that a few times, I think. It's quite funny.
Yeah, pretty much every gig I hit
Yeah.
you in some way,
Yeah.
form.
Just trying to kill each other with our axes.
That's funny. When I know you know the Chamberlain boys, and whenever we see them play, and depending on how many schooners Connor and Desire have had when they do their back-to-back bit, and I'm like, are you guys going to get back up? Nope, you've gone past the point, and you're on the back now, and you're on the floor. So yeah, so look, I think as long as you can keep it together better than that, shout out to the Chamberlain boys, whom we love. But as long as you can stand up, not so bad like that, and you keep the concussions to a minimum, then that's fine.
Yeah, just minor concussions.
Yeah, exactly. And as long as you don't forget the songs. As long as you're not hitting him so hard that you're like, fuck, where are we at now, boys?
Well, it was
Also,
funny.
who are you? You look like you know what you're doing.
At the last gig, when I hit him, we were supposed to go into this stop, but I kept playing through because I was so flustered. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember that.
Everybody stops me. Oh, shit.
yeah. No, that's fair enough. So do you guys like rehearse all the time? Like, because personally, I have a bit of a relationship with rehearsal where it's like, I think if we're there, let's keep it sort of fresh rather than just overplay before a gig. How do you guys feel with rehearsal? Are you like regularly, once a week, twice a week?
Yeah, at least once a week. We've been trying to push for 2 a week, but 1 a week is like, it's enough at the moment. I think when we first started, we were a bit more strict on it, but we're all just really comfortable with the set and everything now. It's not like a big deal if we miss out on a rehearsal.
And you guys, you're comfortable with each other as well.
No, I don't know. This guy still makes me a bit nervous sometimes.
Yeah.
You're musically,
Must go well
creatively
living with
comfortable. Interesting. I wondered why you said, "Can I sit on your side?" It was a weird request, and now I see. To wrap up, you gotta share everyone, tell everyone where they can find you, where they can find the socials, where they can find Space and Ages. Okay, don't rush everyone.
Okay, well, the best place to reach us would be at Space and Ages on Instagram. Instagram's our little baby. We love Instagram.
Yep.
It's got the most followers and the most up-to-date news on it. We've tried to get on TikTok recently, but I think we got to it a bit too late. We're still working on that.
And we got 3 songs out on Spotify as well. So head straight there. Go into the link in our Instagram bio or just look up Space and Ages on Spotify. Yeah.
Sweet. Fantastic, lads. Well, it was a pleasure to sit down with you. Thank you for coming to the precinct. I'm definitely going to tee something up with the Justice Show boys and you guys soon up here because it'll be absolutely rootin' tootin' good time. And yeah, I look forward to what you guys got going on and sort of the next steps with the singles and the tracks and touring and heading down to the Sunny Coast, which I fucking hate.
Yeah, it's Central Coast.
Central Coast.
New South Wales.
Sunny Coast.
Yeah. So we'll edit. Bailey Walker will edit that out. So
We love you, Bailey.
yeah, fuck, I hate to have that job. Am I right? No, well, lads, that was fantastic. So thanks for having a chat with me.
Thanks for having us, mate.
Thank you.
Not a problem. Well, guys, that is another episode in the can. Lovely to be back at the precinct. Lovely to have these gentlemen with us and Harry over in the crowd. And you know where to find this: YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. It's in all the spots now. Very exciting. And as always, guys, until next time, I'll see you later.
Beep, 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 boop, boop.
See the generation wanna fuck Barack Obama, living in a sauna with legal marijuana. Yeah, girls, food, gear. I don't like going outside, so bring me everything here.
If you just let me know when you want me to ask questions, because you guys didn't have a great time, so you just let me know when I can join in.